atop ancient sand dunes that harbor life found nowhere else, amidst dwindling orange groves and between the pressures of the coast, where the crickets still sing and the hills are full of billies. You are Livin on the Ridge, a variety show that celebrates the heritage of Highlands County, Florida, with news, events, sports, food, arts, and history. We serve up the good, the bad, and the weird. Livin on the Ridge.
Yeah, I can hear you. Wow, I hope they didn't hear that introduction, man.
Well, if they did, they can't hear anymore because you redlined. There was nothing but red here on the microphone.
You want me to do it again?
No, man. Those poor truckers out there, they're trying to get some old rock and roll, and they turn into this stuff. And like some fellas yell, they took the sticks.
Oh, boy, I tell you.
Relax. Enjoy yourself. You're too young for sticks, right, Rob?
He's younger than me?
No one can see you nod.
That's a yes.
Was that it? Is he hot? Say it again.
That's a yes.
Oh my gosh. He's not on there, Harry. You're listening to Livin on the Ridge with the Shawman and the Sheppard. Two dudes on the dune. We put the culture. That is live.
Yes.
Is it? Okay,
Yes,
now.
we put a culture in agriculture.
And we have an agriculturalist here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Man.
Someone with a deep background. His background is so deep in Florida, he doesn't brag about it. You know, when you meet somebody and they say, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Miami." "Well, were you born there?" And then they say, they do, "Well, your parents born there?" And it's just a pretext, Rob, for them to say, "Oh, I'm fifth generation." You know, I'm like, I didn't know this was a contest. Jeez, get over yourself, okay? Fifth generation, y'all haven't left? Are you kidding me? Have you seen snow?
That's the name of the movie. No one wants to leave.
Was it Get Out? Isn't that the movie, Get Out?
There's a Get Out, too.
Yeah.
But this one there's a turn to it.
Oh, right. Is that it? Is that better?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're all good. Thank God. Harry has to push buttons all the time.
Believe
Wait,
it or
I just
not,
think he launched another missile to Iran.
yeah.
You can push any button, a missile's going.
Oh, boy.
Ha 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 ha, Armageddon. Whee!
Iran. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying that.
Why not? You say it while you can.
No, man. We
What?
blowing up Iran, man.
I know. No more wars.
We're far enough away from Tampa. We're okay.
Oh, yeah, but there's the bombing range over there. They already got the targets.
There's nothing
That's
there.
true. It's just ordnance, right?
It's a practice facility.
I know. Do you know they have an archaeologist?
They do.
They do. There is an archaeologist on the site, and
Big deal?
no, well, not in McDill, over at the bombing range.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there is ancient civilizations that she studies and preserves and so forth, and you know, they can never get intact pottery there because it's already blown to smithereens.
They found a canoe out
No
like
kidding.
a while back out there.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed that and pleased that they're doing research there. At least they have an archaeologist, you know, someone who's professional. I'm trying to get her on here. She has to go through all the channels.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought I saw her jumping out of the airplane a couple of weeks
Oh
ago.
my gosh. Why you like this?
I'm just saying.
Well, I know why you're
You
like
have
this.
to multitask here, Avon Park.
I-
No matter what
Oh
you
yeah,
do,
you have to
what you
do.
work.
How many jobs you have, Rob?
Oh,
Seriously, honest. Tell us.
Well, I don't know.
7?
I lost count.
7?
Man.
Well, I mean, I'm not a serial entrepreneur. But
Everyone is here. You don't. You have a podcast, huh?
no, I actually
Oh
don't.
my
You don't have
gosh!
a podcast?
What the hell? Hey,
Everybody we've had on this show almost had a podcast. I'm like, yeah, you got a podcast? Yeah, right now. I'm going live on my podcast
Yeah,
now.
they're
On
streaming.
your show. I'm like, what?
they're streaming this show.
Yeah. Well, good for us. You give us a little bit,
What?
free publicity.
Yeah, free publicity, stealing our
Yeah.
cheese.
We should take a selfie though, so I can throw it up on the gram.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. We do pictures here.
Yeah. Well, we should do it in the beginning instead of, because some people might have to go
there's
emergencies.
there's a list of our you should section. There's about
Okay.
100 things on you should for this show.
Right.
You should
Yeah.
pay Harry. You should get more better equipment.
Oh, sorry,
You should
Harry.
do streaming.
I'm gonna file you on my. Well, too late. Next year I file you on my taxes, give you a little something back.
Streaming's not a bad idea.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
there's another. I don't know what he is anymore, but used to be a figure.
Pull the whole
in
arm
this
towards
area.
you.
Yeah,
There,
pull the arm,
there you
yeah.
go. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, see that?
Don't
Gotta be
make it
careful
dirty.
because there is video here.
He's gonna make it
There is video
dirty.
here.
Oh, what is that? Oh, 6 minutes.
Be like,
6
don't
minutes
do
in.
that. Come on.
6 minutes in. That's about average, right? You want to bring up P Diddy now?
Be good.
No, we're good.
P. Diddy has a
But-
quiet day.
You know, there is a retired radio figure that does have like his own podcast,
Yes.
whatever, that just recently in the area started up, but I think he's got a YouTube channel or whatever. So
See that?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to stream and do that yourself. I mean,
We have difficulty with the 2 studios because I got to run the board and the mics, and so that's why I have two recordings. And folks, if you hear an echo on the YouTube channel, it's because I have 2 recordings and I have to synchronize them, right? So let's do our synchronization. Ready? 3, 2, 1, sync. Do it. 3, 2, 1. Otherwise, how am I gonna? It's tough.
Right, that's why.
Give me a 3, 2, 1, and then clap your hand. 3,
2, 1.
Sync. All right. Phew. That's our director's slat.
okay.
I have to synchronize them, and then these videos, as we think everything is so precise, they're not calibrated. They have just a tiny bit of a different speed. So every once in a while, I have to resynchronize. Oh yeah, my life. It's just, and look at my equipment here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you should have been trained or had someone trained
Should have.
by now.
We should make a list of the
Right.
shoulds.
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy to find a willing teenage participant from the high school to go ahead and get this thing kicked off with the youth program. It's not that hard. I mean, you got
It's hard
kids.
for us.
Well, it's not. I mean, how much time you got in your week?
None.
Yeah, Sean.
Son, you semi-retired. You can walk over to the high school and just say, "Hey, I need 3 of your
Oh yeah,
finest."
just walk over there. This weird old hippie
Wait.
walks over to the high school.
I think I literally just spent an hour in the same room with Sean the other day, actually like 3 hours, and we were
Ooh.
interviewing middle schoolers for the CEO program
Yeah.
at the. There you go.
What
there
are we
you
waiting
go.
on?
I had like 15 of them wanting to come to the gym.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure if you would have been like, "Hey, how would you like to like help at a radio station?" Instead
I did
of the
bring that
gym,
up.
they would have wanted to be over here.
Yeah,
I did bring that up.
you did.
And we had the career day recently in Sebring, and I had a couple of youth, and I sent them an email, and the usual, nothing.
Nothing.
So
You got to contact the parents. You got to get in good with those parents too. Yeah, even the ones that you're afraid of.
I'm afraid of all parents.
Let me talk to them.
No, they don't. Again, you just walk up to the high school and say, "Hey, looking for some teenagers."
I'm gonna tell
Is
you.
that your
what.
approach?
the group of kids that came to the Rotary to do their speeches or their oratorical contest get in contact with the director, whoever the lady is. She's a beautiful soul for the position that she has.
She works for the school district, yes.
You want the finest. You get the top 2 or 3. Have them spit out what's going on at the high school. Because we just had kids break track records within the last week. 3 of them, I know.
We're going to talk about that.
Yes. So
we talked. One of the coaches actually contacted both of us.
Use the sources, or the familiar sources that are right here in your basket.
Is this our planning meeting, or are we doing a show?
I'm just trying to make
I'm
life
with Calvin
easy.
on this one.
Huh? You with me?
Yeah. Utilize your resources.
Yeah.
I got home at 1:30 last night because I was helping.
That's one day.
I was helping a young adult last night
Okay.
with her car troubles back in Fort Myers.
Okay, that's a good deed.
It was, and it's still not resolved. So.
Oh, I know how that feels, man. 2 weeks.
She got nobody. She got nobody.
Nobody.
She was in the system. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Does she know how to run like Instagram, social media, YouTube?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sounds like she could come and help you out at the radio station.
Well, she's in Fort Myers.
Uh,
This is one of my youth
okay.
that was in foster care, and she's an adult, and she's doing really well, but just all these setbacks, and it's debilitating. It's paralyzing sometimes when you have these continual setbacks with no backup plan, with no resources really, and she's she's more mature and well adjusted than most adults I know, but still she has a bit, it's hard for her to form relationships, to trust people. She had the best reasons,
Okay.
So
Let's bring on a show one day.
I'd love to. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a lot of snacks and everything here. Oh.
She eats healthy. Your snacks ain't gonna do it. Your Wendy's soda. Yeah. What is that? Pink lemonade?
Well, yes, that's what it is. We'll have some motivational factors.
Yeah, let's all do a cheer. Let's all do a toast. Cheers. All right.
Cheers. Okay. You don't have to say her name.
To the goodness.
I'll be praying for her.
Okay.
Okay. But back on, we got to introduce this young man.
I can remain nameless.
No.
I'm good. I'm good.
Rob.
We'll let it all be a surprise.
I'm pretty sure he has a full name, full government name. Too.
No, we don't need to say the government name.
we need about 10 minutes to get this out of our system first.
Right. Yeah.
At least.
We want to talk about days of our lives.
We have a very special guest, Rob Bullock.
Yay!
One of the first people I met, I think,
Really?
in this town, and he is a fixture.
Yeah.
His family has roots here, and he's in agriculture. And I was looking forward. I saw him the other day at the thing. Yeah, and I said, "Hey,
guru."
I recruited this young man. He can do our youth radio.
Well, how old is he?
He's the youngest guy in this station right now.
Let's see how old is he. Let's see, 30. So we got an age. We got a range.
He's half my age, so
Right.
He's winning some brownie points over there.
Right.
We keep it in that
We
genre.
gotta keep it in a certain age bracket here, man. Range.
What?
Yeah, what is the age range?
For what?
For the program.
Youth?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then you want college?
If you
Then
fall
want
down
college
and people
students.
laugh, then you're still young.
And
If you fall down and people are concerned, you're old. That's the deal.
People still laugh if I fall. So
you're still young.
there's that.
Yeah. If you do it with
you want college students too to be the advisors
yes,
of the
and
high
I reached
school.
out to a college student. I can't force them. Okay.
Well, technically, there's
You
no
know what?
age to college students anymore.
No.
You gotta feed them.
I try.
You know you gotta say. Let me take you.
I
out
can't
to
get a
lunch.
date in this town. Okay. So you want me to?
You buy the hamburger.
My-
I buy the
You don't
My
buy
fries.
persuasion.
town.
I know.
You buy the hamburger. I buy the fries. Say, hey, I want my partner. I want to take you out. A couple of the kids out on a little luncheon. And we're gonna sit down and give them the vision.
You sound.
Once they buy into the vision, they're gonna call all their friends, tell all their little friends. That's what you You get this buzz going, you're gonna have 100,000 kids linked up, like some kind of tri-period
Linked up or lined
marketing
up?
scheme or something.
I would not say linked up. I would say lined up.
Well, yeah,
Lined up.
Yeah.
You don't want kids
He
linking
sounds
up
so
there.
innocent. And yes, the internet has ruined me, okay? When I see a sign that says backdoor friends are the best friends, you know,
my
the
God.
internet has ruined, it's innocent, it's an innocent phrase that has been corrupted. And so
I'm
when you
just saying.
say,
Your reach
buy
is-
them a fry, they're like,
Your reach is gonna be so.
And my marketing and HR experience is like, no.
Don't say
See?
link.
see?
You'd be getting that.
You say
You'd be
link.
getting that email like, "I want to see you in my office right now."
You know,
Just what you said, link. Man, look where we came from.
no, there's an old hippie on campus trying to recruit young people for some bogus radio. What is radio anymore, really?
But what I was saying, you will have numerous of, well, I ain't gonna say kids, your parents too, because most parents want to know what their kids are involved in.
Most parents?
Most parents.
A lot of parents. Most?
Most.
The majority.
That's a lot. A majority, yeah. You got a little percentage of like, go Johnny, do what you want to do. You know, I got time.
Like our parents,
But-
right? My parents checked out.
Well, my
Did you?
Hmm.
Was your mom, was she strict? Oh,
So I
is
have
she
an older
listening?
sister. No, she's not listening.
Why not? Did
I
you
had
tell her?
Actually, I did yesterday or this morning. I can't remember. But well, she could be sitting in her car listening. I don't know. But I had an older sister that set a pretty good precedence to me that one, if I was going to be a bad kid, I knew how to like avoid getting caught. Or if I did get caught, I knew how bad the consequences were going to be. So not to get caught.
Okay.
So, like, yes, my mom could be strict, but I also knew how to just follow the rules. And if I was just a good kid, it was easy. And at the end of the day, it was just pretty easy being a good kid.
Was it?
Yeah, fairly easy. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was times that I got my tail whipped, but I mean, for the most part, it was. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was relatively easy childhood.
Yeah, I turned up fine. Look at me. I'm just fine. You're not going to hate me anymore.
You didn't get whoopings. Yeah.
I mean,
I
I'm not going to
did.
say I had an easy childhood.
I got the belt.
But as far as like a strict childhood from my mom, yeah, I mean, by all means, like if I got punished, I deserved it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was like a horrible parental strictness. Like, I got what I deserved at the end of the day. Yeah.
Not many people can say that.
Yeah.
No. So, Rob,
Sean.
how bad was the freeze for agriculture locally?
Wasn't good.
I heard blueberries got hit because of the flowers.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not in blueberries, but I mean, statewide, I mean, we're in the billions of a loss, already. I mean, it's not good. We were somewhat fortunate fish-wise, personally.
Right. You have tilapia.
Yeah, we have tilapia.
You can't train those, by the way. We
can't
had
train
a session
tilapias?
on train. Did you hear that?
No.
The trained fish.
Well, I mean, I know you can, like, fish are smart animals. Fish.
Smarter than a lot of people.
Yeah.
They are.
I mean, I like my
Especially
fish.
my
I mean, otherwise I
goldfish.
would raise fish. But
Wait, do you name your fish?
I actually do.
Oh my God!
I
What?
have pet
Name
fish,
for
even
mine.
though I'm a fish farmer. I have pet fish. I mean,
Do they know what you're doing in those dark corners of the property?
That's creepy, but
Wait a minute.
No, you have pit fish you have no intention of eating.
oh yeah, we have. I mean, well, we raise tropical fish too. So I mean, but yeah, like we have pet fish. Like I mean, I have my collector fish, but yeah, I mean, we raise fish that we don't eat too. I mean, for the tropical
And
fish
you
industry.
never let them meet because, your pet fish would know what a horrible person, you are killing their kind.
No, man.
I mean, I'm not judging here, but fish to fish, you know.
Oh no.
I mean, some fish know they're going to live the life of luxury, and some fish know that. No, I mean.
That was a joke. We had I talked to somebody, and they fished in their own pond, and it was catch and release. And I'm like, okay, this fish has been caught hundreds of times. And when you catch it, when it flops around, that's acting. Okay, it's just, it knows, but otherwise they wouldn't fish and give him the worm if he wasn't playing his part. So we have dramatic fish. That's all.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, as with any farming, if you're a respectable farmer, you know that you're raising animals for a purpose, just like hunting.
Yeah.
You don't. If you're killing an animal, you're killing it for a purpose, and that purpose is usually to be sustainable, to be eating, for that purpose. So, I mean, with us in the tropical fish industry, obviously those fish are being raised for, to go in people's fish tanks, that kind of thing. And then, of course, we have the fish that are being raised to be eaten. We usually don't let them chit-chat and let each other know that.
I wouldn't either, man.
One's going to have the Taj Mahal for a lifestyle,
And they're
one's
like,
going to
wait
go
a
to a freezer.
minute, the lot of being a tilapia, you're not a neon tetra or a plecoptimus or something. No,
Yeah,
they're too delicious. That's the problem. Goldfish, are they edible? Do people eat those or no?
People eat the weirdest
Okay.
things. So
But have you heard of anyone eating
Is
goldfish?
that a thing?
koi get eaten.
Koi?
Some people eat koi. I've heard of it.
Is it a delicacy or are they
Yeah.
that's a necessity?
I don't know, but I've heard of people baking koi before.
Wait a minute.
I have heard of it in third world countries, and I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Wow.
So there, I would assume that's out of necessity.
But you can't raise goldfish in collaboration with a lot of other fish. They give off a toxin or something. No.
No.
Or they're just like.
I mean, goldfish are usually, for lack of better words, they're just a dirtier fish. They put off a lot of ammonia into the system. They're
Well, that's a
they're
good
just
fertilizer.
a dirtier fish. That's the thing. But for the most part, they're a community fish.
Out there.
They usually steal all the fish food. Depending on what you're putting them in.
They're ravenous. They're American. They act like Americans.
But I guess going back to the freeze question, the freeze impacted pretty much every industry in agriculture. And Florida just, we haven't seen a freeze like that since I think 99, 2000. It's been a while. It's been a long while.
That's a long time.
Our landscape industry, our horticulture industry, got hit pretty hard. Blueberries, citrus, aquaculture, you name it, they've all got hit by it.
So citrus, they did protect the trees with the old icy method.
Yep, so did blueberries, so did strawberries. Even our watermelon farmers, those that already had plants in the ground. Everybody tried to do crop protection in one way or another. It's hit or miss who was successable and who wasn't.
Wow.
And sometimes you don't know that right away. Sometimes it takes a week or two to know that. Just like in the fish industry, sometimes we don't know in the first day or so if we've lost fish. Usually we have to wait for them to start coming up if they're out in ponds. It is what it is. Just like citrus growers have to wait to start seeing if fruit starts falling to the ground.
Yep. So did the fish, how did you protect your fish?
So our in-ground fish, our fish that are in-ground, we keep our pumps running. So our water that's coming out of the ground usually comes out around 70 degrees, 72 degrees. And like tilapia are warm water fish, so they have to stay above 55 degrees. So as long as we're keeping...
Oh, God.
So as long as we're keeping those ponds around, above 55 degrees, or at least a section of that pond with water coming out around that temperature, they tend to do okay. So,
Well,
and it's not usually the first, especially when they're in ground. It's usually not the first or the second night that gets them. It's when it's, you're going days into a freeze because the sun's just not up long enough to warm that water, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we had 10 hours of freezing temperatures one night. I think it was January 31st, because my tomatoes, I've lamented on this show several times. I will continue to. I lost all my tomatoes. Lost some of the native plants did well. The gaillardia, the salvia, and scorpion tail, but the cocoa plum, the dune sunflower, firebush, gone. They're very tropical, so, and we're not in the tropics anymore, right?
We lost all our poinsettias.
You grow them commercially, or
just on a small scale? We had some left over from 2 years ago, and so we were doing them small scale, and we lost all of those. Managed to save some tomatoes, some Roma tomatoes.
What's your technique?
I brought them
inside
because I've been doing them in containers.
Because
so I brought them inside.
I heard a neighbor that she actually she said she covered it with plastic and then a sheet, and that worked. And I'm like, what?
So my mom did that with her dragon fruit, our dragon fruit survived.
What?
Yep. I mean, she
Just
did
a
like
towel.
a 3-layer. Oh, no. My mom, 75 years old. She's out there she did 3 layers. She did a tablecloth, one of those plastic tablecloths. And she did a blanket and then a big old comforter over it.
Oh my
There was
God.
nothing getting her dragon fruit
Well,
and her succulents.
Those are worth it.
Oh, yeah. So, we managed to save the Romas. It looks like some of our Barbados cherries survived. Now, we didn't get our plant starts in the ground yet for our market garden the first freeze. We held off from that. The second freeze, we had the plant starts ready to go in the ground, and we ended up losing half of them. So we've still got eggplant. Our eggplant made it. Our eggplant, some of our tomatoes, and I think our cantaloupe made it. And we lost everything else.
And that was just the one a few days ago.
That was just a few days
and
ago.
that was it freezing?
So, yeah, we had that first night. I think the first 2 nights was a freeze.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. So we did lose those two, the half of them. So we lost probably about 230 plants there.
And does the water, the ponds, does that act as a heat sink and mitigate some of the temperatures?
Well, those ponds are in-ground ponds for our tilapia over in Wauchula. So our plants are over here in Wauchula, or over here in Avon Park.
Oh.
So, yeah, we don't. But we will be digging ponds over here in Avon Park. So hopefully, maybe this time next year, we won't have that because our market garden is going to be right up against those ponds. So hopefully that will help kind of keep a barrier, especially the way this last freeze was. We had a lot of sinking fog on those nights. So hopefully that will help with the water, the warmth of the water raising, especially if we run water in our wells. If we run it out into our ponds, that heat will come up, it'll rise up in there, get caught in the fog, and kind of keep it a couple of degrees warmer.
So there's the microclimates there that will shift the temperatures ever so slightly and give you that edge.
Yeah, there's a possibility of it. Sometimes as a farmer, you just have to hope and pray. There's so many different things you do. Like I have a friend that grows lettuce down in Palm Beach, and they bring in helicopters. They bring in helicopters and fly helicopters over their lettuce fields all night long.
Wow. That's expensive, isn't it?
It is very costly to save lettuce. Yep.
That's insane.
I mean, that's next level.
So what
Yes.
just the breeze?
It is to keep the cold from setting over the lettuce.
But it's still cold, huh? I guess it's the circulation, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's some
Wow.
good lettuce, folks. Everybody enjoy
Yeah,
that lettuce
man.
out there.
Lettuce me up, man. That's wow.
Yeah, there's all different kinds of things. You know, I mean, unfortunately, right now, like we're in a burn ban situation, but you know, there's old timers in citrus used to have these smallage pots that you would burn, and it would create like a fog over, and it would help warm the orange groves too.
Marjorie Ken Rawlings in Cross Creek wrote about that. She would burn fatwood.
Burning hay, you know, would create kind of like a smog area and keep it down just a few degrees, and that's sometimes it's just a matter of a few degrees.
Wow, that's amazing.
To keep the plants from freezing.
How about
Things
that?
we're learning, yeah.
See? Are you taking notes? There's going to be a quiz.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can do to save my mangoes for next year.
Oh, mangoes got hit. Bad. There won't be any crop. You think any mango crops here?
I don't know. I lost both my mango trees. So.
All big old
Yeah.
mangoes.
They're gone?
I mean, they were small trees. I mean, they were about 3 feet tall. They were containers.
Yeah,
so.
but they might be alive? No, or they're dead.
I don't know. I was having that conversation with my mom today. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go out there and plant them out there in the tree line. And if they go, they go. We'll have random trees in 5 years. You know? We'll hope for the best.
See, that's the great thing about the plant. Dead or alive, you're burying it. So,
Yeah. That's what I told her. I was like, and she's like, well, can you do us a favor and put a string around it? She's like, so at least we know what it is in 4 years.
No. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. No, the old farmer's dilemma. I'll remember. Oh, I know exactly what I planted there. Oh, my gosh. What did I do that?
But you know what's interesting is we were out there, probably it was like the one day right outside of this last freeze. We were out walking around the pasture, and one of the younger, I still call him a kid, but he's 22, and he's working with me on this market garden because he's all hyped up wanting to get into growing row crops. And I told him, I said, fine, let's do this. I'll let you do this with me, you know? And he's like, how is, and here comes a little bit of citrus history and how citrus all happened
here
in
we
Florida,
go.
right? He looked over and now everything is dead everywhere you look here in Florida's landscape because of this freeze, right? And he looks underneath one of the oak trees, and this oak tree is probably about 60 years old on my property. And he's like, what's that orange tree doing? And I said, well, it's not a real, like, it's a real orange tree, but it's a sour orange tree. It's just a wild orange tree.
Yeah.
You know, someone threw some seeds out and it just took, you know. And he goes, what do you mean a sour orange tree? I was like, it's not a grafted, planted, someone meant to put it there. It's just a wild orange tree. And he's like, how is that not dead? I said, that's a good question. Here's your learning moment. I said, that is how citrus originally started in Florida. I said, when the Spaniards first came to Florida, they would bring citrus seeds. Well, they'd bring citrus over from Spain,
Which they
And,
got
of course,
from China.
And the reason why they carried citrus over on the boats was
Scurvy.
Yep. And when they would plant it in Florida, they would plant it under oak trees because oak trees would offer protection from freezes.
I will, for only $2 a month, I will offer you this protection, but you must give me your oranges.
So it's a shakedown. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, that was nice, man. I gotta step my game up, man.
What? You can do the Jamaican mob guy.
No, I gotta get away from Jamaican. Man.
No, it was good.
Yeah,
You were doing.
Cause we got a Jamaican business.
You were
right
doing
next
it
door.
in the barber shop. So don't tell me that you're inhibited about trying that accent.
With Barber to Jamaica.
He needs subtitles. It's English, but boy, sometimes I need subtitles. Like Scottish, a real Scot. Oh my God, I need subtitles, right?
So people often forget that, Florida was, of course, originally found by the Spaniards.
But it's Spanish.
Ponce de Leon.
People forget that.
Yeah.
People also forget that we were the first ones with cows and cowboys and horses. And, so...
The oldest city.
Yeah, I mean, Florida is it. We are America.
Bomb diggity.
That's true.
And, but, that was the thing was, the original citrus industry started under oak tree. And, you know, and that's what I told Lane the other day. I said, that is why you look around all of this in all of Highlands County and everything looks dead everywhere you look from this freeze. But you're looking here at a perfectly good citrus tree. And it's got oranges all over.
And it smells awesome.
And it still smells
It
awesome.
smells
it's gonna
amazing.
have a little sour taste
No one
to
will believe
but
it. I had someone, we had a calamondan. Beautiful, huge fruit. It died. I should have saved it, but I don't have that. And no one would believe me that they were sour. And it smelled just like an orange. And one bite, it would take me 30 minutes to convince him, but one bite,
But
God, this
they're
orange
not.
is awful.
But here's the thing: you can cook with those oranges. You can make sour orange cake with it, and it tastes amazing. The cake tastes
Do you
amazing.
have a recipe?
My friend Luke does. He makes amazing sour orange
He
cake.
needs to enter that in the contest at the farmer's market.
Yeah,
Sour orange cake.
yeah. So I mean, that's why I've left my sour oranges up underneath the oaks, is just because they serve a purpose. You know what I mean? They're still good.
And when he wins, you can bring a slice of those. Give us a sample of them on the show.
But it's
$8
cool.
a slice.
$8.
There was a guy at the barber shop trying to sell cake for $8 a slice. He had no taste.
Hey man, y'all want a slice?
If it
of
was
this
sour
cake?
orange.
Oh, y'all want a slice of this cake? My wife is selling this cake. They said, well, how much? $8. What I said? Where's the rest of the cake?
The slices were not big.
It was like,
But if he had a sour orange, he might have been on something.
oh my gosh.
But I have some friends up in High City, north of Gainesville, and they moved up from the Miami area, and they live on 11 acres up there. And when I was touring their farm stay up there, it was interesting because they had all of their orange trees planted in their oak hammock. And I was so proud. It was like a proud dad moment. I was like, Kristen, Garrett, look at you guys. And they're like, well, that's the only way they're going to last this far.
Do they get enough sun, though?
Yeah, they get it. Well, if you do it on the outskirts, they still get it. But it doesn't even matter. I mean, like these, like I said, these that I've got on my property are just coming up randomly, and that's because of squirrels or whatever have just dropped the seeds there. And, you know, I mean, they get enough sun through the leaves and stuff under the oak, so they're growing, they're prosperous, they put off just enough fruit.
And you harvest the fruit,
And
or
I just leave it. I let it do its thing.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, unless someone asks me, and every now and then I run across people and they think it's cool and they're like, hey, can we get oranges? And I give them oranges, you know, because they're baking with them.
man, you got some of that sour orange, man, and my blood is itching.
Oh yeah. What else is itching? We can help you out with it.
Your blood isn't itching, sir. It's the scurvy, okay?
I mean, it's not like there's a huge demand for sour oranges, but
Well, we could create a market for them. Look at cranberries. Cranberries are not sweet. You have to sweeten those, okay? And look at that. They're forcing that stuff on it. It's an abomination. Yes, cranberry, come after me, okay? All you New England cranberry farmers, go ahead. sholiday@peakrs.net. Send me an email. But, you know, there's... And citrus is in trouble still.
Yeah.
it is. Now they've done some things to improve, you know, to kind of make it have a comeback. You know, I mean, if you go up towards Polk County, you know, you start seeing they've done some tenting, and they're growing trees underneath tents to help with disease.
No, wait, the huge tent, not the individual diapers, but
Not just the tenting over the trees individually, but their actual like tents. They're like buildings, nets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's gonna keep every bug out that they have to. You're talking about, you know, a biosecure environment.
It's a more
outdoors.
biosecure
Yeah,
environment, but yeah, I mean, there's hundreds of acres underneath these things. Yeah, if you go up 98, across from, you know, Frostproof over to Fort Meade, as you're getting closer to Fort Meade, you'll see them. I don't know if you've seen them, Calvin.
I've seen them.
You know,
On the right hand side.
yeah, I mean, hundreds of acres are now under under these nets.
So the industry is not giving up.
No. These citrus growers, they're very resilient. I mean, they're not throwing up the white flag yet, and I give it to them. And a lot of them, they've tried to diversify. They've tried bamboo. Some of them gotten into blueberries. The bamboo thing hasn't been as successful as some have liked. Some, like in my case with tilapia, I've partnered with a former citrus grower. We've done some tilapia. We've had our struggles. We're constantly battling foreign trade. Trying to get our tilapia into stores because we have to battle other countries. That have contracts with bigger stores.
It might not be as conscientious as you are making their tilapia.
Well, the thing is we have to follow stricter regulations, guidelines. Even the smaller markets, restaurants and such, we're constantly battling people that are quote unquote fishermen, catching wild stuff out of the lakes and creeks and selling them at their back door, Whereas, we follow best management practices set forth by the government. We're licensed, we're inspected. We have to follow all these regulations where, we can't afford to sell at 50 cents a pound, because it costs us way more than that to put out that product. Someone gets sick, there's a paper trail that it can be traced right back to our farm if that happens. Whereas, unfortunately, when someone takes the cheap route and they're buying it off, someone that catches it out of, Lake Arbuckle, that's not the case,
Catching what?
Tilapia, for instance, Oh yeah, there's restaurants and there's markets that are doing that left and right, because it's cheaper. So, and those are our competitors.
So is it hard to find partners like that will pay a premium for a quality product?
It's extremely hard. It's extremely hard to find someone that's gonna buy from a licensed fish farm, because they're going to either buy from a broker or they're just going to buy someone that's dropping it off, no questions asked, at their back door.
Shame on you, folks. Support your local grower, farmer, catcher.
It's extremely hard.
And these folks are doing it the right way, and that does cost money, as you know, to make cars, to do whatever you do in your industry. You don't cheapen it, so I wish you well, and if there's anything we can, let's start marketing the tilapia on the radio station, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we could sell directly to the consumer. Like, we're legally able to do that too.
We're going to get our first customer. Rob will give you free advertising for a month to see how it goes, and then when people are knocking down your doors, we'll have a partnership going. What do you say?
We'll
all right.
We'll
I tell you, 1 month for free.
Okay.
And Rob's, what do we call it? Rob's tilapia, Rob's Tops.
Bullock Farms. We do tilapia. Yeah. We do tilapia.
We do got tilapia.
You just can't pluck him out of the situation. He might be partnering with someone.
What? He creates his own.
What do you want to call it, Rob? And somebody might be listening, and Rob's like, "Yeah, I do it." You can't do that.
I just did it. What am I doing? What's egregious?
You're trying to get a man in trouble, man.
With whom?
Oh, there goes my phone now.
Oh, see?
With whom?
Yeah, come on, man.
What?
No, it's fine.
You gotta wait till we off the air.
We were doing business 15 minutes ago, okay? It was like a board meeting here.
About the kids?
Yes. So this is the language we're talking. I don't know why you're getting upset.
Okay.
But in all honesty, it's just not tilapia. It's we see that across the board. I mean, all Florida farmers and growers, ranchers. We're constantly competing with foreign imports. It's just getting harder and harder. And there's during COVID or the pandemic. I don't know if you're allowed to say the C word, but during the pandemic, so many people came out to support us and support local because there were so many shortages because of the shutdown. And then it was like, as the world started to open up, everybody was like, oh, we can get it so much cheaper now.
We blew it. We had a chance. It was the giant reset. It was a huge pivot for the world. Very, very few events are, worldwide like that. And we had a chance. It was hard for a lot of people. And we had a chance to reinvent things, and we just made it worse. I think we took every system and made it worse.
And the thing is it's not a money thing. It's a regulation thing. It's a cost thing. The thing is we have our labor laws. For minimum wage.
For tilapia?
Well, just in general.
Tilapias are unionizing?
No. Oh God, I could just see it now.
Oh man!
Organized tilapia. Watch. They're vegetarian, right? Are they really a threat? What?
No fish is a vegetarian, trust me.
Really?
I don't care what anybody says. They will eat each other.
It's like the gladiator arena, and
they will eat each other in a heartbeat. I don't care what anybody says. But the thing is you minimum wage in Florida is what, $14 right now. You've got to pay minimum wage for our labor. You can't compete with whatever labor is in Colombia right now. I'm using Colombia because Colombia's got the contracts for tilapia in big name stores right now, right? The cost to feed here is going to be a lot more than in Colombia.
What do you feed them?
So what we feed ours is going to be a high protein feed, because we want to feed high quality, because we want them to grow faster, and high protein feed, and we want to put the weight on quicker, but we also want to make sure they're healthy. Because I want them to be healthy when you eat them.
I love tilapia.
So I
think it's a great fish.
I don't want filler. I don't want fat. I want muscle. I want health.
I want a little fat on my tilapia.
That.
Come on.
Well, you just want out of
marbling. That's like
we just
marbling, not cows.
I don't know.
This is a specialty feed only for Sean.
By the way,
man, we don't do. No. Let him do his job.
Everything I'm doing is wrong. Here's another wrong thing for you. So I was at the Hardy Fair and I was watching the youth.
Hardy.
You can do it the easy way.
Or the Hardy way.
So I was watching the youth. It was so great to see so many youth taking care of their cows. It was mostly cows. There was one girl. She loved her rabbit. You just picked up her rabbit and she was petting it and kissing it. These animals are loved and so forth.
They make good stew.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that rabbit's destiny was. No. Would you kiss something like that and you're going to eat it later? No, she loved this rabbit. All right, it was a pet.
Come on.
But those cows, we know those cows are not pets, and I've never seen a blow-dry cow in person. I've heard about them.
A blow-dry cow?
Yeah, they're fluffy.
Well, you have to blow-dry them to show them.
Yes.
But here's the thing: if they're a cow or a heifer, most likely.
What'd you call me?
Well, I am pointing at you, Sean.
I know.
But here's the thing: chances are, if they're a cow, they're probably going home, or if they're a heifer, they're probably going home. They're probably not going to go get slaughtered.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, chances are they're probably not going to get slaughtered. But if they're a steer, they're probably going to get slaughtered. It depends.
So the cow becomes a milking cow, or?
A dairy cow is probably going to go home too. It all depends on the rules of the fair over there. I know growing up here, they usually let you keep the heifer.
And do what?
Or they would sell the heifer or something like that.
They don't sell them?
Yeah, they do sell them. You can
but
sell
they don't
them.
eat them, I don't.
Yeah, usually because they could be used for reproduction.
Right.
Yeah, but steers usually
they're gonna slaughter.
They're pointless because they can't be reproduced.
Men, we're in
Can't
trouble.
reproduce. So
male chickens, they're
Yeah.
they're culled immediately, right?
Well, yeah. Well, roosters get shown at the fair.
Right.
They don't get sold.
But
I don't
if
think.
you're raising thousands and millions of chickens and they hatch, the males.
Yeah, usually people.
They go right into
there's usually not a huge market for the male chickens.
No,
so
not even as roasters, right? Or
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
See, males, we don't taste good, right?
So
Are you saying as a gender,
That's some
male
stubborn,
chickens?
stubborn meat.
Yeah, bitter,
meat is
frustrated. I know I would taste terrible. You know, even though I
that would be a question for Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean,
even though I do eat a lot of garlic and rosemary, so I'm well seasoned.
Gamey meat.
Oh yeah,
You gamey.
it's been marinating in the fussy juices for 60 plus years. It is tough, bitter, chewy. It's like leather. You know, look at my exterior. What do you think? It's tender inside? No. Yeah, not even a good ground beef or something. Ground Shawman.
so not that we're talking about eating humans,
Right.
but I do have some tea.
Oh,
You guys will be the first to know,
This is an exclusive.
I'm all tingly.
and it's really not Avon Park,
That's okay.
Okay.
but it's North Sebring.
Okay, tell it slower so they can
Yeah.
understand it.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people because they wanted this in Avon Park, but unfortunately, I just couldn't get it in Avon Park. Not yet.
What?
So organically local, you know, like
Yes.
Holly. Yeah.
Wonderful
So,
place.
yes. Well, there is going to be a second location. Holly and I have been working really hard on it. We are opening softly on Thursday on Highway 27.
What?
Yes.
What's the spot? Where is it?
It's going to be actually part of a collective, the Grove House Collective. Might have seen some like we've been dropping little hints on Facebook, just like quietly, and people are like, "What are y'all doing?
It's going.
So y'all are getting like the scoop right now. Like nobody's known this.
Well,
All right, Avon
Now I
Park.
hope the scoop don't come at me for saying the scoop, but y'all are getting the deep scoop right here.
That term.
well, just us and maybe like what 50 other viewers.
Yeah, we got listeners. By the way, I was gardening today, and the neighbor was listening to our station.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Well, hopefully they like organically local.
Yeah. So where's this spot?
So it's going to be, I believe it's 2424 US 27. It's going to be at Robbins Nursery North by Sherwin-Williams, across from Home Depot.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we are in the green building. We painted it green.
You're at the nursery?
Yes.
You're what?
Yes.
Because that is a beautiful spot. They have
is.
those cabins there and chairs, and you get your wagon. I get my plants there.
Yes.
Yes, that's what all the
So,
plants are, right?
Yeah, and not just plants, but expertise and fertilizer. Oh, honey. You
Oh,
get
you got
a
honey?
giant jar of honey for $25. Last me 6 months.
I didn't know that he does sell honey there. Yeah.
I saw
Michael,
it there,
yeah.
couldn't resist.
Yeah.
Great folks. It's just a nice atmosphere.
So we're just kind of softly kind of getting our feet wet on Thursday. So we're just kind of going to like put it out on our personal pages
well,
on
word
Thursday.
is out
just-
now. You're gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
This show is gonna light it
Yeah.
up.
and I didn't even tell Holly I was going to say it today.
Really?
So she's going to kill me because she's going to be there Thursday and I'm going to be downtown.
Oh, she's gonna get slammed, and
man.
she's gonna be like, "Rob, you're a marketing genius," and be like, "Hey, what can I say?"
Hey, that's a problem everybody wants to have, though, to get slammed. Man.
We're talking to Rob Bullock here
Yeah.
on Livin on the Ridge on 104.9 with the Shawman and
In the Sheppard.
two dudes on the dune.
We put the what?
The culture.
In agriculture.
Yes, sir. Love that phrase. And that was exclusive news about
Yes,
Organically
exclusive.
Local, the beloved hangout for hippies. I'm sure the FBI is very much aware of their goings on. They're on some list somewhere because anything organic has got to be subversive. Are your techniques, your growing techniques, how would you classify them? Natural, organic, traditional?
like for myself.
No, for your garden. You said your market garden.
So our market garden, this is like our first year actually doing something of this.
What are you
scale.
growing first?
So we've expanded. We were going to just do watermelons. And then Lane got a little like, oh, I want to do full grown market garden kind of thing, full style. So like I said, we lost some of our plant starts because of the freeze. So we're going to have to like start over, but we've got some cantaloupe that we've been managed to save. We've got some tomatoes. We've got eggplants. We've got some onions still.
Onions, my onions did okay. My strawberries did okay. I could never grow strawberries in Fort Myers. I'm excited.
I mean, he might be able to pull some out. I mean, he might be able to get some more plant starts and get some more in the ground
Before
we'll have to
it gets
see.
too hot, which is when?
Probably another month or so.
What?
Yeah. I mean, but we still run a risk. This has been a really weird winter. I mean, it's not weird for the folks that are older, This is just
The older folks?
to the older folks. This is,
And the snowbirds?
this is
When you run your AC and heat within 2 days, something's wrong, right?
well, that's the thing. This has been a abnormal. I feel like an abnormal winter.
It was cold.
Very much.
That was the
You know.
coldest I've seen.
In a while.
Yep.
But I remember being a kid and having some of those cold days.
Yeah.
Though. But, going back to the 90s. I mean, I was a kid. I was in high school back then.
I saw snow flurries
so-
in Naples in the 70s, so
Yeah.
it happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's the thing, is this going to be a pattern? For the folks in Tallahassee, this is a pattern for them. This is their second year in a row that they've had snow.
No, that's right.
I was up in Tallahassee and they were panicking because this is their second year.
Wow. So tell us your techniques for growing, and
We're going to try to keep it as natural as possible.
but you don't want to go through the certification process. It's a hassle.
At the end of the day, it's a 5-year process, and
Wow.
yes, and in organic,
The-
you still can use a percentage of pesticides, herbicides, and all of that.
Yeah.
So why don't you just try to say you're doing it as natural as possible?
Yeah, you're not trying
And you
to...
talk. When I talk to the
Just-
farmer, that's all I need to know.
Just be open and
Yeah.
honest with your customers.
Yeah, and you get to meet the guy who's growing this stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you're
I
open
like
and
that.
honest with your customers, and we're not a big farm, so chances are we're going to be selling directly to a restaurant, or we're going to be selling directly to the consumer, or directly to the person selling at a farmer's market. Someone like Double K Farms or someone like that. So chances are we can have those discussions directly to the consumer. So just be honest. If you're a grower.
Awesome. And how many are you doing the Avon Park Lakes Farmers Market?
Stay tuned. This year we took off because we're working on bringing it to the farm. So,
You
Next.
have been busy.
Next season, yes, we will probably be out at the farm next year.
How do we get that tilapia? What's the skinny on that?
Follow our Facebook page,
Which
Bullock
is?
Farms.
Bullock Farms.
Farms, yes.
Like Sandra Bullock.
Yep,
No relation. You sure?
she's a cousin.
Ah,
That's what everybody says anyway.
Rob Bullock, thank you so much for joining us, folks. You've been listening to Living on the Ridge with the Shawman and the Sheppard. 104.9. We have another hour coming up. We'll be back right after these messages.